Greetings, class. This is Professor LaShawn Bold, Assistant Professor in Practice in the School of Social Work at the University of Texas, Arlington. Welcome to 3302. This video is what I like to call the navigation video for this course, and it is for sections 004, 005, 006, 007, and 010. So welcome. And what I'm going to do in a pretty short amount of time, you're going to need to actually follow up after what I say, but in a short amount of time, I just want to click around here and show you what the course looks like and how you can navigate each of the features here. Typically, you'll see different courses and course formats from different instructors and even different departments. So I want to be sure that you have good information here on this course. So this is the Start Here area, and you should have received an email with me telling you that you will start in the Start Here area. And I wanted to point out, what I'd like to have your picture posted for us to use in discussion boards and things like that is just for this area. We're not going to use it for anything else, like we're not going to post it to YouTube or any of the other social medias, Twitter and all of that. It's just for us to be able to see who we're talking to when we're conversing on some of the discussion boards. So I'm going to point out real quick how to do that. If you will go up to the corner box, if your corner box does not have your picture in it, it'll show just a little blank square there. Click on that square and this will come up, and then click on that square again and you can make some changes there. There I am. You can make changes there in your settings and privacy, and that's where you can upload a picture for yourself. So it'd be great to have a picture of you that we can refer to when we're conversing here. So here's the Start Here area, and there's a welcome there for me. I want to encourage you to read it for detail so that you'll understand. That's one thing about online and taking a class online is that you need to read quite a bit. You need to read for detail. So it's not something that you can skim or just briefly glance at. You really need to read for details here. So this is the Start Here, and I'll let you read the welcome there from me. And I wanted to point out everything that I'm doing here is to the left here. So most of the things that you'll be clicking are over here to the left. So be sure you read them, understand what they are. So I'm going to move to the announcements area, and I've already made an announcement there that you should have received on your MyMav email. I can only respond to MyMav emails, and so I hope that you received this email in your MyMav email, and if you didn't, go back and look and check your junk mail and your spam and all of that to make sure that you're getting emails from this class and from myself and all your other classes if you're taking more than one class at UTA. So here's the email that I sent. If you didn't get it, be sure to read it now. But this is where all the announcements will be. This is where I'll post things like extra credit, any changes to the dates or the syllabus or assignments, anything like that I will post here in the announcements area. Next is the syllabus. I will do a specific email about the syllabus later, but I won't do that here today. I want to make sure that I just give you the overview in this particular video, but I will give you one for the syllabus. But there's where it is, so you know, and there's a picture of our course text, and it is required that you either purchase or rent or somehow have access to this course text. You'll need that for the assignments and for the quizzes. The next area is called Course Materials, and this is where everything is. This is where a lot of information is. This is where all of the learning materials are. There's a weekly checklist for things to remind you of what you're supposed to do. You might get yourself a calendar, day planner, something, or electronic something to keep up with what's due each week in all of your courses. I think that's a great idea for students to do. So each module is here, and each module discusses what's on for that week. So let's go. So I would encourage you to just scroll around in your computer and in your course materials to see, make yourself familiar with what's available to you there. So I'm going to scroll up here and we'll go to the Module 1. And I've got some tips here for success. I highly recommend that you read those tips if you want to get a good grade in this class. One of our first assignments is a video introduction of yourself. This is a video introduction of yourself. You can do it several different ways. You can upload it here or to YouTube and give us a link. But we want the whole class to be able to see your video introduction, okay? And it can be as brief as you like. I want to know what your strengths, what you think your biggest weaknesses are. It's really a get to know you avenue for us, and I think you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy seeing other people. Some people just hate video. If you just hate it and can't stand it, well, then you just give me your name and why you want to be in this class and, a little bit of information about yourself. You don't have to make it an hour long or anything like that. Please don't make it an hour long. None of us can get through that, really. Okay, so if you complete this activity, you will get 3 points added to your final average. So that's important for you to understand. It's a good activity to do, and it also helps you network with others. You'll notice that there is a voiced chapter 1 here. Most of the PowerPoints are voiced, some are not. So take advantage of that. Some students like voice. If you don't like the voice on there, just mute it and look at the PowerPoint. If you prefer to have the voice, then leave it on there. You may turn it down. I will tell you, turn your computer down before you open those PowerPoints because they can blast you when it first comes on. And then there's other videos here. I've had students say, well, do we have to watch the videos? Yes, you need to watch the videos because it gives you a perspective of the course that you don't get from the course text. It gives you that practical application that you really need in order to grasp the entire course. There's a quiz there, and then there is an activity here as well, and some extra credit. The extra credit stress journal is very interesting. It's also worth 3 more points. So there you go. You've already got 3 points to your final average added on as extras just within the first week. So I'm scrolling back up. I'm going to go back to course materials. You can kind of see how to do that. All right, that's how I did that. I'm clicking all from here on the left-hand side. And I'm going to go to groups. So here's the instructions for how to set up your groups. Now, don't get too excited about this because you don't know about groups yet because you haven't read the syllabus yet. But you will, and when you do, after you read the syllabus, come back here, and this is how to set up your groups, okay? This is also where you view the sign-in sheet. See, if you'll look here, show you something. The groups 1, no one signed up there. You view the sign-in sheet, and you're going to join the group that way, okay? That's why it's a good opportunity. The video introduction is a good opportunity for you to know people because you're going to be in groups in this class. All right, let's look at discussions. I typically suggest that students find the discussion boards in course materials first. Some students have tried and been unsuccessful in the course by just jumping to the discussions and trying to only do that in the class. That's not going to get you where you need to be in the class. And there are only 3 discussions here. So primarily in this class, you're going to do group work and you're going to do a couple of discussions and activities. It's the activities that are really, really key to learning in this class. Let's see. So there's the group place, there's the discussions. Then you'll have your place where you can see your grades and where each thing is due and what's due there. And then you have where you're going to post final group presentation. So just look over here, make sure you're familiar. Most of the things that you post, once you complete it, can be found over here on the left. If you'll notice, this one, there's a little link sign right there, is also linked to the date, the due area or the post area in course materials. So for example, if I went to course materials week, say 14, this is probably going to be the same thing you find there. So either place to post there. You don't have to post it both places, just one or the other. You'll figure that out when you get there. Obviously, we're a few weeks out from that. But I just want to make sure you understand that that's what's there. You can email me or other students there. When you set up your groups, you'll also have a place to email each other in that. Okay, that is pretty much how you get around. And so we'll go back to start here. But welcome to the class. I hope you enjoy the course. This is one of those ones that I absolutely love and I teach because it has such a personal element to it. You're going to learn professionally and personally about things in this course. So I just want to encourage you to be sure and reach out to me. If you need anything, I can't help you if I don't know that there's a problem. Also, if you see any glitches along the way with any videos or anything, let me know early on, and that way I can fix them for the rest of the course. If it's something that I cannot fix or don't have control over, I may send you over to Blackboard IT or something like that, Blackboard Support, which, by the way, is found right up here. So you have a lot of information right up here in the corner, too, that you can access. But just so you know, I'm there if you need me, and I usually respond at about, usually within about 24 hours. But if you will give me at least a day or so, if you need it, it's an urgent need, then please mark it urgent in the email. But I usually respond pretty quickly. And I want to hear from you. I need to know. Also, don't fall off the face of the planet. If you don't know what that means, I mean, don't disappear. The one way to flunk this class is to stop coming and stop doing the work. Start at the beginning. Keep up as much as you can with all of the materials, the reading materials, and everything. Prepare weekly, and you'll do very, very well in this class. If you leave and I don't know where to find you and you don't contact me, or there's an emergency or something and you just decide you're not going to do this anymore, you leave me no choice but to give you an F in this class. And I don't like to do that because everybody here at the university wants to see you be successful. So I wish you the best this semester. We will have more contact. You'll see me lots more, and we will talk again soon.